Eason, Zheng. Okay. Hope he's not still reading his script. Alright. Eason, he answered my question in a very struggling way. He thought it was one of the most difficult questions he ever received. I don't know why. Should be simple, like for circle shark, I can think of a lot, like cool, cruelty, and chipmunk, and so on.
Chipmunk.
Yeah, chipmunk is a keyword. And he answered me like, eat, sleep, cycling. Okay, very vivid picture, right?
Yeah.
A guy's riding bicycle and then eat and sleep at the same time. There's like a very complicated picture. Alright, he's going to deliver his speech and I don't know anything about pathways, so I just say the title. Silent Treasure?
Yes.
Yes, that's welcome, Eason.
When you are in a party and there are a lot of people you are not familiar with, will you try to stay away from them because you are nervous and you feel embarrassed of chatting with them? Or when you're walking on the street and you bump into your friend, will you try to pretend that you are not seeing them? Because you feel awkward to talk to them. This scenario may sound like deja vu and familiar to you. And I also believe some of you may feel not the same. You will feel great and comfortable during this kind of scenario. So meeting with someone and chatting with your friend is not a big deal. It's not making you uncomfortable. Because I believe you enjoy interacting with people and enjoy chatting with people a lot. So what causes the difference? Why some people can be good and comfortable during this kind of we call social situation, but why some people cannot? And they also hate to spend too much time on chatting and interacting with people. So we call this kind of people introvert, right? And the key personality to introvert is they like to stay at their own place, to think, to work, and to create. So being alone is good for them. They like it. And so to them, dining with others or interacting in a group is actually consuming their energy. On the other hand, extrovert is having totally different personality. They somehow feel tired and sad while being alone, so they need to talk to someone to recharge their battery. Okay? But do you know what kind of personality am I? I'm actually an introvert, that's true. Yes, I sometimes getting nervous and I usually keep silent in a group. And so my family, teacher, friends are always commenting me as a quiet person. So I was somehow disappointed on this personality at all, because I feel like the whole world, whole society, like the working place and the school are likely designed for awkward person. And I feel like I just couldn't fit into this world. Until I read some article and books on the internet, and I realized I'm not like weird. I'm just a normal person. And this kind of personality is not a good bad thing. Instead, these are having a lot of advantage. For example, introverts like to stay at their own place, right? So they can have more room to be more creative. And they like to talk to themselves. So they got the advantage on reflecting themselves and doing some detailed planning work. And they also like to keep quiet in a group. So it gives them time to be more concentrated on observing people and listening to people. So they can easily sense and smell the atmosphere in a group correctly. So they even can tell the hidden emotion behind someone, probably. So, do you know how many percentage of the people in the world are introverted? Yes, according to research, it's around 50. Surprised, right? Or maybe not.
No.
Because you will think, okay, still, only extrovert got the talent and ability to become an extraordinary person and having some remarkable achievement on the history based on the performance and imagination. Probably. Let me give you some example. Mark Zuckerberg, Barack Obama, Elon Musk, J.K. Rowling, Mahatma Gandhi, by the way, from India. Abraham Lincoln. I'm afraid that you cannot understand. Okay. These are all greatest person in the world having significant achievement. What kind of person are they? Introvert. So this kind of personality is not an excuse to limit your career achievement. And you don't need to feel bad when you're getting tired in a group activity like party, because that's your own nature. You just literally ran out of your battery. Talk to your friend that you are tired, you want to go home, bye-bye. Don't feel guilty. And if you are really trying to be an outgoing person, but turns out very uncomfortable, just stop doing so. Because don't pretend a personality that is not your own nature. That's not you. But I'm not saying to stay away from learning the skill of opposite personality. Of course, you can try to learn some skill like coordination, communication, and interacting with people. But just don't give up the original you. Because you are already a thoughtful person, excellent at planning, and excellent at observing, listening, and you always show care to others. So that's you. These are your advantage. So you need to maximize this. And these are all good things, not your weakness. So try to practice them more and harden strongly, more and more. Then your characteristic will be the most valuable silent treasure in the world. Toastmaster of the evening.